Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to show you how you can make hints so that your character can rest and recover all their HP and mana along their journey. Well, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is a hint keeper, of course, which I took the liberty to create before this video. So all we have is our little NPC behind the counter, which is going to welcome our players. Alright, so the first thing really is that we're going to need to do is propose the choice for the players to rest at the inn when they talk with this NPC. So let's do just that. I'm gonna show some text, put a little bit of context, just bear with me a little second here. Okay, so here we got our hint keeper, we got a dialogue which welcomes the player and says that the price for a night is 5 gold, and we have the little symbol over here which is backslash and $sign. So what this little symbol does is that it's gonna pop up a little window in the corner which is gonna show how much money the player has during the dialogue, which will facilitate him making the choice either he wants to spend 5 gold or not. So let's just press OK here, and then we're gonna show an input choice, either yes or no. So there's the choice of the players. You can either say yes, you can say no. If it says no, then of course the keeper is gonna say, well, okay, bye. There we go, that's good. Not the best innkeeper in the world, but oh well. Okay, so what happens if it says yes though? The first thing we want to check really is with a conditional branch, because we need to make sure that the player has at least the amount of required gold. Right now at this inn, the gold for a night is 5 gold, so we need to make sure that the characters carry at least 5 gold with them. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to purchase the hint for the night. So here's a conditional branch. If he has 5 gold, otherwise, if he doesn't have 5 gold, then a little dialogue with the hint keeper is just gonna say. Okay, so if he says yes and the player doesn't have 5 gold, then of course they're not gonna be able to rest. Now, here's the thing, if they have 5 gold and they select yes, the first thing we want to do is, well, change the party goal. So if you go on the first tab of events, party, change goal, we're of course going to need to decrease it by 5. And then we can proceed with doing the event of resting at the end. Now, there is a lot of ways of doing this. I'm just going to show you the one for me that feels like the most common. But there's a lot of ways to handle this, like the innkeeper could give the key and the player has to go upstairs to find the room in a Skyrim style of way. Otherwise, you can just like fade to black and reappear behind the counter and like suddenly magically the rest, even if nothing has changed. What we're gonna do today is that we're gonna fade to black, teleport the player inside the room so they can get out, and of course regen all the HP and mana points of the party. So to do this, go inside the second tab and gonna select fade out screen, basically, so everything's gonna be like put out to black and the player isn't gonna be able to see anything now. Then we're gonna transfer the player inside the room, so the end of the second floor, let's say that this is the room I want the player to be teleported in. That sounds good. The direction will be facing the bed, so the right. Okay, so now we fade out to black, remove 5 gold, transfer the player. Now we need to heal the party out, and there's a simple command here to do this, which is recover all. With the recover all command, you can recover all the HP mana points from one actor, as you can see here inside the list, or right over here you have the choice to select the entire party, which we're interested in. So let's just select that entire party. Okay, now once that the entire party has been recovered, I feel like we need to have some kind of feedback for the hint, so kind of a melody or sound effect will be pretty great. So there's some melodies over here which is called hint 1 and hint 2. So I feel like we're just gonna play hint 1. Let's just have a preview of what it sounds like. Alright, that's a nice feedback. So we're just gonna select and play this little sound over here, and we're gonna also wait for the end of it. So it seems like it took about 5 seconds, so 300 frames basically to play entirely. And once this is over, we want to of course let the player be able to see the screen again. So we're just gonna go ahead and click on fade in screen, and seems like that's it. So let me just click apply. We'll see what it looks like from here. Now as you can see over here, I have a character that gives me 5 gold, and now the reason behind this is because when you create a game you don't have any gold, and since we need gold for this to work, it's gonna give us some gold for no reason. Now if I talk with the innkeeper, she's gonna ask me if I want to stay the night. I can answer no, which nothing happens. As you can see also, the $$ shows up the little window at the top right corner with my current amount of gold, which is 0. So if I try to say yes, she's gonna tell me that I don't have enough money. I'm gonna talk to the NPC over here a bunch of time. It's gonna give me a couple of gold. Talk again with the innkeeper. I welcome, you'd like to rest for the night. Oh, it's only 5 gold. Gonna click yes. And as you can see here, the little sound is playing. My characters are being recovered. They've been teleported inside the inn, and voila, that's it. Everything's all set and we're ready. Whoops, little collision problem over there. But otherwise we're ready to move on, and our character has been probably healed with all their HP and mana for the entire party. Okay, so that's it for today's video, how to make players rest at the inn. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave some comments, yada yada yada, and I'll see you later for another video. Bye! Okay, bye.